Hi everyone, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator from Stampin' Up. I'm here to bring you a video today. I know I wasn't here last week. I was on vacation. Had a very good time at the beach with great friends, and now I'm back. So I actually was going to take a card to make there, and things didn't go that way. I already had it done up. So that's the card I'm presenting today. So it's a very easy card because I was doing that so I did not have to take a lot of stuff with me to the beach. So I'm just getting my computer up to make sure I can see that I stay in the lines and everything of when I do the video. I will tell you I do a PDF, and it's over on my Facebook group, which is Stamp Crazy VIP. And you can pick up any of the files over there. And when I turn my camera down, I will show you what that's about. Do remember that Stampin' Up's new catalog is now out till the end of December, 1st of January. And you will, if you need one, you can let me know. I'd be happy to send it to you. And if you do not have a demonstrator that you order from or talk to or whatever, I would love to be that demonstrator, and you can always get to me at ritaholmes0611@gmail.com. Leave a comment here and I'll be glad to get back with you. And if you ever thought about selling it, I would love to be that demonstrator to help you out with that, and just be able to follow you along, whether you want to do it as a hobby to get the discount or whether you want to make it a business. I would love to help you either way. So just also you can get in contact with me the same way. And now I think I am going to flip my camera down, let you see my PDF. We'll do the card and then we'll get out of here. How's that? Okay, here we go. Now, if you get dizzy, shut your eyes, but do remember I would like for you to give me a thumbs up on my video, if you would, because that is a like, and that works really well. And also, you can join my channel, and I would really like that. That way, you stay up to date on everything that I do bring out. So, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Looks like my camera's a little crooked. I'm going to try to straighten that up here. Try to straighten it up and see if we get... There we go. I did it the right way. It's like driving a car. Which way? Especially when you're backing up. It's like, which way do I turn that wheel? So anyway, here we go. This is my PDF, which has the pictures of the card. It has what you need, or what I used on the card to give you in the cutting measurements, how I did the card, and all of my information. And there again, you can get those over at Stamp Crazy VIP on Facebook. And all of this is under the directions on the bottom under the video. You'll just click see more, hit that, and you will have all the links to all of my other stuff. Okay? Thank you, and let's get started. Here are my cards. And it's a nice way to use up your scraps. I have a series called Hip to Be Square. This is actually the second card I've put into it. I did a Christmas card, and I did a birthday card. They are all out of the Garden Walk, which is in the new mini catalog. It's a great paper. It has a little bit of Christmas, but it has a whole lot of flowers, and it's... See if I can find it real quick in the catalog and show it to you. It'd be nice if I had my catalog right side up, wouldn't it? It usually works pretty good. And let's see. Garden Walk is on page 53. So it's this paper right here. You can see a lot of the flowers in it, and this one actually looks like Christmas. And this is the one we're going to be using right here. So I'm using Poppy Parade with it because that looks really, really nice. It's this card right here. And I have everything cut over here for us to do that. And I should have enough squares to do it without having to do the Christmas card. So, it's very basic samples and what we're going to be using. So I will show you that. Here's all my information for my online store if you need that. So you're not going to see all of that card, but that's okay. So here's what we have. We have a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock, scored at 4 1/4. I am going to fold that over and just really burnish it. Then what we have here is we have 2 pieces that are 5 1/4 by 4. One is in Poppy Parade for the front, and one is in basic white for the inside. And we are going to go ahead and put that on the inside. So let's just take our adhesive. And you can use whatever adhesive you like. I am using Tombow glue that's in the green and white bottle that I have put in one of these bottles with the really fine tip. And I find I'm not using as much glue, which is a good thing, because I tend to use a lot of glue. I like my glue. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to just set this aside right now. We don't need it. We're going to be working with this. First thing we're going to do, now this is a 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece of Poppy Parade cardstock. I'm going to take a ruler and I'm going to mark it, since it's 4 inches across. I'm going to mark that at the 2 inch spot, because that is my center. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to mark that at the 2 inch spot. Then I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to match up these 2 lines for the 2 inch spot. And I'm just going to draw a line down because it is not going to be seen. We don't have to worry about if we got it too dark. We don't have to worry about trying to erase it. So if you can see that, that is our spot. And here is my pieces that I'm going to be using, okay? So what I'm going to do is we're going to take 3 of them with this side up. So I'm going to show you what it'll look like. And this is why that line's down there, because you're going to line it up to look diamond shape. So we are going to take 3 of them. I think I might want that one in the middle. And I think I'll bring this one over to this side. And so we have 3 of them to glue on just like that. So, if I can pick it up, there we go. Sometimes my fingers just don't want to work. So let's go ahead and glue this on. And I like the fact that that line is there, because I would not get this straight on my own. Just saying. So there's one. I'm going to do this one at the bottom. I like to do my top and my bottom first, and then I'll just add that middle. So let's do the bottom. I'm going to line that right up there. And this one's going to go in the middle. This is such an easy card to do, and you can use it with so many scraps. So we're just going to lay that right there in the middle. And you know what? I might lay it this way. I think I will. And see what I mean about not getting in the center? I gotta hold that down so I can, my glue's wanting to dry. There we go. So there we go. We have our center. And now we're going to turn it over on this side, but we're going to start here at the second place mark. Just want to go right in here. So let's do that. So I'm just going to bet that up against those edges. And stick that right there. I'm going to do another one. And that'll go right here. These cards are so easy. And I saw it on another YouTube video, actually. And I forget the name of it. For sure. And then I'm going to take one, and it's going to go right down here at the bottom. Like that. So what I'm going to do is just take and add this right here. And just kind of do, I want them to all run the same way. Let me make sure I got some glue out to this edge. Didn't quite come out as far as I should have. And I'm going to let that dry while I do this other side. What's nice about this paper pack, it seems like all of the back, the two sides really blend together. So you don't have to use one paper for one and one paper for the other. Which makes it really nice to be able to do that. I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to, here again, I'm going to glue this right here. I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to cut those off. That one's going to do that side. So I think I'll do that. What I want. Actually, I really like starting with a new piece, and I just glued that to my table. Because then I make sure I get the width and all that I want. So let's just take a new one and put it down here. And I'll do that on the other side. I love using up scraps. I love using up scraps. And that one's going to go right there. Getting some of my glue out of the way. Get it too gluey and gushes. We don't want no gush and glue. And I think what I'll do, I put on the inside of this one, I put big squares like that. I want to see what using my half squares would look like. Here's another one. On the edge. Yeah, I think I'm going to just use the half edges. That might look cute. Do something a little different. You know, you get tired of doing the same ones over and over. Even when you're mass producing. Because, you know, in the big scheme of things, not everybody's going to see. Nobody sees the same cards unless they're friends, of course. But then you say, I just like to make them unique and different for everyone. And there we have our inside of our card, and we have our outside right here that we are going to finish. Now, I went ahead because I had this stamped. It's Happiest of Birthdays, and it's in our set called Throughout the Year that is in the new mini catalog. I used this right here. On this one, the Merry Christmas is out of the Stars of Night at Night, which is a new set in the mini catalog. It's right here. And the this came from the die set called All That. It was one of the masculine sets. It's this one right here, and I used that. It's called All That Dies. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to, I know I got some dimensionals here. We are just going to take, and we're going to pop that up, okay? So I want it to be pretty even popped up. Get all these little white pieces off my fingers. I usually carry them upstairs on my socks. Have them all over the house. That's okay. That's what we do as crafters, right? I think I'm going to put it right here. Now let's go ahead and pop this up on the card. I really want to give it some dimension. So we are going to pop it up. There we go. I like to make sure that it's all popped evenly. Because I just don't like it sagging too much if somebody pushes on it a lot. I tell you what, these are crazy. I'm going to use my little pokey tool, I think. See if I can get them off easier. Yeah. Should have been doing that all along, shouldn't I? Much easier. Use my pokey tool. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to put this on our card front. And I just try to make sure I got it even. So I lay it down, especially when you're popping it. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bow. And you don't have to put a bow on this. You can decorate it any way you want if you just want to use some jewels and stuff, which is typically what I do on everything. So I decided just to put a bow. This gold ribbon really works well with these colors. So we're doing that. Play with it here a minute. Okay. So let's cut this off. What I'm going to do with my bow is I'm just going to stick it to the side. I think I'm going to stick it to the side, and what I'm going to use is some glue dots. And I found a whole nother roll of these glue dots at Stampin' Up! Had that they are on the loose paper instead of on the roll on the other side, which to me makes them a big pain in the posterior, but you know. But we're going to stick that right there. And that's our card. So we have happiest of birthdays, and then you can write a message in here. But remember, you can get the PDF over on my Facebook page, Stamp Crazy VIP. And if not, if you do not belong to Facebook and that, and you need it, you can ask me to send it to you and give me your email address. You could do that in the comments, or you can actually post to me, Rita Holmes 0611 at gmail.com, and that's in the description too. I have my email address, and you can send me an email and ask for it, and then I will send it back to you. I'll send you the PDF back. All right, but that's my free PDF, and that's what I try to do for everyone. So I hope you like it. And that is all for our video. So whatever time of day you're watching this, I hope it's a great one for you. Be blessed, and I'll see you soon.